Hi, congratulations on your new RV. We're really excited for you. Please make sure before you're signing that you bring the following items with you. If you're a cash buyer, please make sure that you bring a cashier's check, no personal checks at time of signing, or you may bring actual cash. If you're a finance customer, please make sure that you bring proof of insurance listing your specific lien holder. If you need that information, please call us ahead of time. Also, make sure that you bring all valid driver's license of all persons that will be listed on the title. If you have a trade that you're trading in with us, please make sure that you bring your 10-day payoff as well as your title and all persons who will be listed on the title of that trade. Arrive 30 minutes early before your appointment time so we can properly inspect your unit, and also make sure that you have the fridge on and running prior to arrival. If you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call at 810-686-0710. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Hello, it's Mike with TradeWinds RV Center here to congratulate you on the purchase of your Jbl Northpoint 377 RLBH fifth wheel. You guys picked a beautiful unit here. I'm here to walk you around it, show you how to use a few things, get the best out of your camping experience. Let's start by talking about arriving at the campsite. A couple things taken into consideration. First off, your slides. Got a slide on your campsite, a couple of them over here on your off campsite. I recommend you get a good eye for those, how much room you're going to need for those to come in and out unimpeded, preferably nothing hanging over top of them, and give yourself a nice walking path over here. Then I want you to think about where your water and power is hooked up. Your water docking station is going to be just behind the front of your off campsite or your driver's side of your tow vehicle, and your power is going to be all the way at the rear, just around the back corner of your off campsite, again your driver's side of your tow vehicle. So park accordingly so you can use the facilities at the campsite. Once you arrive, we're going to unhook your hitch. Get the EQ smart level. Simply turn that on. To get it off your hitch, simply raise or lower the front. Once you've got that all done, all you're going to do is hit auto level. Auto level is going to bring down all your auto leveling jacks. Get this unit nice and level for you. Once you've got your unit level, stable, we can go ahead and hook up our water and power. Come around the back again for your power. It's a big long 50 amp cord. At the end of the 50 amp cord, should you need it, in your convenience pack is a 50 to 30 dog bone. And if you need to plug in at home, you can go from 30 down to 110 with this. Our power hooked up, let's hook our water up. Now Jake made it pretty easy. Give you a little template right here with 4 knobs. At the campsite, we're hooking up to city water. We want our white down, blue left, red up, green left. White down, blue left, red up, green left. Now we're all set up for city water connection. First and foremost, your water pressure regulator. This water pressure regulator is going to reduce the water pressure 40-50 psi, protecting the lines in your unit. Always use this when putting fluid in here. Hook up to your city water connect, hook up your hose. Don't turn the hose on yet. We're going to come right here to the right and open up your hot water heater. All we're going to do at this point is make sure our drain plug's back in. Get that back in there nice and snug, and then you can go ahead and turn on your hose. If your hose has been out for a little while, go inside, open up your hot water tap. Water's going to come out cold, but once water comes out of there, you know your hot water heater's full and you can turn it on. Let's say you're going to go dry docking. Going dry camping somewhere. Here's how you set it. White down, the other 2 up, blue to the left. White down, these 2 up, blue to the left. Again, fill it here. Treat your hot water heater the same way. Just remember, when you're using potable water is when you're going to want to turn on your water pump. You see that light come on when you turn your water pump on? You can also turn it on from indoors. All right, we got our water electricity hooked up. Let's go ahead and walk you around the unit. Show you a few other things. I'll start here in this docking station. This light you can set the motion sensor or on. This is solar power on board. You can plug in a solar panel right there. Of course, your equalizing system. Cable and satellite hookups. This blue hose here will hook up to this spray port here. I believe there's another spot on the other side that can hook up. Again, all your switches for your hookups. Your city water connect, your black tank flush. Here's where you pull your handles. Here's your water filter. A new water filter here, along with the handle to change it. There's your own water hose. And then here's a hole that you can run all of them hoses down through. To the right here is a flue for your furnace. If you're running your furnace, steer clear of that. It'll get rather hot. And again, your hot water heater. Down there's where we'll dump your tanks when we're leaving the campsite. Slide will be closed and that'll be a little easier. This is access to the back of your fridge. Protects that work on it. And up there is a vent for your microwave. Your low point drain, we'll dump those when leaving the campsite. And around the rear here, your power, ladder, go up and check your seams. Check them a couple times a year, caulk as needed, maintain your roof. Here's a prep for a Furrion backup camera on this unit. To purchase a device you purchase from our store, it sits on the dash of your tow vehicle. Electronically communicates with that device, giving you a backup camera for the unit. Your accessory hitch. Solaris awnings. Another low point drain over here, that'll be for your fresh water. Couple outdoor speakers. Here's the other spray port for that blue hose. You can spray this side of the unit off. Your outdoor kitchen here. We press these both down to get that to come out. Quick connect LP right there. There's your hose, you pull it down from underneath. Push these down to get this to go back in. And strap this in for travel. Pass-through storage here. Over there's your vacuum kit you can use in here or out here. Simply hook that hose up here. And your vacuum. Again, motion sensor, regular light. Tire pressure monitor. 110, you can run your cords down through there. And you have your TV out here. Simply pull out on this handle here. And this will swivel. It's on a magnet. See how that swivel works here. Oh, I see. It's a rubber stopper that sits in there. So you can swivel this around. Let's see where that sits in there now. There's your cable and 110 for that. Snap that back in there. Push it back in. Propane tanks over here. There's all your mechanisms for your slides. There is your battery post. Check your post now and then. Make sure nothing's wiggled loose over time. And lastly, around this corner, your other propane with a battery disconnect. This battery disconnect will come in important later when I talk about your carbon monoxide detector. That about covers everything out here. Let's go take a look inside. Oh no, there's one more thing over here I wanted to point out. So this water bottle you can fill, and on your island inside is a fresh water tap with a power that'll suck from this, so you know that you have good clean water if you don't trust the water at the campsite. Alright, let's go inside. Okay, so coming up into your unit, first thing I like to point out is the fire extinguisher. Make sure that you and everyone that's camping with you knows the fire extinguisher is located at the entry doorway. Immediately as you come in, you have these two panels here. Storage here. To the left is your control panel. I'll start top here. This is just where it's wired for solar. This is a template for the techs if you ever decide to wire this whole unit solar. Come down here to your control panel. When you walk in, just hit number 1. That's going to turn on all your lights in here. And touch your panel. From the home screen, you can go to temperature, your lights, your leveling jacks, check your tanks, or see where your power is coming from. Or you can individually go down. So let's start by tanks. See, all your tanks are empty. Up here you can turn on your water pump, Turn on your water heater if hooked up to electric. Turn on your water heater if hooked up to gas. You simply touch it. Come down to your leveling jacks. Your temperature, we'll start by turning on your AC. Oops, it's on cool. Not cool auto. Cool. We'll turn it up to high so we can hear it a little better. I can hear it now, but there's your AC on. So now I'm going to switch it from AC to heat. AC shuts right off. Heat kicked on. But you notice after you shut the heat off, the heat fan takes a little bit longer to shut off. Down here is your lights. You can scroll through these and turn on all the lights, security lights, awning lights, all of your lights indoors. Down here, you can check your tire pressure. And down here, just see what your system is running off from. So going back to home, you can control everything from here. Whoops. Down here on the bottom, 1, 2, and 3. 1 will turn on your lights, 2 will turn on outdoors, 3 will shut them all off. Here's another place you can turn on your water pump. And then lastly over here, touch one of the arrows, you have awning 1, awning 2, slides 1, 2, 3, and 4. Off and pair. Best part is you can download the BM Pro app and pair this device to your phone and stand outside and open up your slides and awnings and everything. Let's go to awning 1. We're going to hit extend. Door open here. Just let you see your awning come out. Show you how far to run those out. So you see a flap getting ready to fall down here. That might still be a little wet from cleaning, but there's a flap there. Extend that until that flap falls down to 90 degrees and you can see your bar. Once you can see your bar, you know you're out far enough. There's the flap. Here, let me run that back out again now. So that's as far as you want to run that out, just so you can see that flap fall down. Retract that back in. As that goes in, I'm not going to run awning number 2 all the way out. I just do want to show you that it works. This one on your slide over here. Track that back in. And we'll do your slides when we're closing up the unit. Down below your control panel, just come in the door, is your access panel to your fuses and breaker box. To the right, at the bottom of the steps, lift this up, automatically turns the vacuum on. When you come over to your island, at the bottom of your island is your 12-volt carbon monoxide propane detector. The reason I mentioned this 12-volt, it's always running off your battery. So if you're going to be gone for the day, nothing charging your battery, use that battery disconnect to keep this from running your battery down. Up here, freshwater pump station. This is where you turn on to get water out of this from that bottle in your storage compartment. Max air vent. If you hit max on, it opens up and turns your fan on. 4 different levels on the fan. You can crank it high. You can open and close it yourself. Hit off. It's automatically going to wind itself down and shut the fan off. You see a few of these throughout the unit. They're temperature readers that allows the furnace to work better. And this switch here is for your fan over there. Fridge, self-explanatory microwave, your oven. You have a panel light. Simply turn your gas on, hit your spark. When your gas is turned on, it'll come on. You also have an oven light. A few of these throughout the unit. You can turn on and off the ceiling lights or pendant lights, or turn on your AC, turn on your water pump. Just take note of what's on it. course, your pantry. Your TV. Let's bring your TV up. Simply hit the up button and it quickly comes up. You have like 5 TVs in this unit or something like that. So here's all your remotes. Looks like that one works with this one. Turn your Insignia TV on. I'll show you that working. All the rest of your remotes are in here, including one for your stereo system. Turn that on. Set this TV off. Bring your TV back down. Your Jbl Sound System. 3 different zones to play your music in. AM, FM, Bluetooth compatible. Really nice system. Down below that, your fireplace. Not just for looks anymore. Yeah, I can go through and have all these pretty colors. Brighten or dim it. Biggest thing is your heat. Turn the heat on over here. Crank that up, and in the evening or morning when it's a little chilly in here, use their electricity and warm it up in here instead of using your gas. I'll come to the back of the unit here and show you quickly how to turn your sofa into a bed. Real easy. Velcro backs. Stand in the middle, seems to work best. Open up your legs and pull it towards you. Lay it on the back, and just that quickly you've got a bed. Reverse the process, put it all back. Again, standing in the middle gives you good leverage. Just that quick, you're back to a sofa. All your remotes again are in here. So you have this handle here at the end of your island. Pull that out. You've got this huge chopping board that'll sit on there. Also in your island, your trash, again your sinks, power tower, USB and 110s. Come back into your bunk area here. Do the same thing on the sofa. Backs remove and fold this out the same way. It's a trifold. To lower your bunk, simply pull these handles down. Another TV in here. Oh, you also have a stereo in here. Your own stereo system. I'm not going to pick up much inside here, but there's that. Coming up the hallway now. Your top bunk. Prepped for a TV there. Cable 110. Your lighting. Own hand crank open vent. Back in the bathroom, main thing I want to mention back here, turn on the lights, is this is where your 110 with GFCI resets at. And when you travel, make sure this is secure. Hand crank open, power vent here as well. Lastly, coming into your bedroom. So underneath your bed are a couple of fold-up chairs that match your dining chairs, and then all this storage. Wine guard satellite system right here. Another one of these pendants where you can shut off all the interior and exterior lights once you're in bed and you thought, oh, did I shut all them off? Well, you can do it from here. Unit's also prepped for a washer and dryer. And another TV back here. Another temperature reader. And your slide controls. You can actually control this slide from here. So let's act like we're leaving the campsite and close it up. Oops. We want to hit slide retract. You can also do this from down at the control panel. It's probably going to be slide number 1 down there. The importance of having all your drawers closed. Now they're still cleaning your unit. I'm going to show you a couple slides work. And then I'm going to leave a couple slides open for them to continue to work out there. So again, come to your control panel. Go down here to the bottom. Let's go to slide number 2. Retract. That's going to be your bunk slide. Again, make sure all your doors and drawers are closed in there. Nothing's going to impede the slide from coming in. Same thing in the living room. All your doors and drawers need to be closed so nothing's going to hinder these slides from coming in. You can usually hear the slide stop from here. Lastly, we put this away real quick. Speaking of doors and drawers, always just check to make sure everything's tight. Back over here, touch your arrows again. Now we're going to find slide number 3. We're going to retract this one. You'll see the bottom shifts in first. It does that on all slides. What it is that's where all the slide mechanism is at the bottom of the slide, so it tends to come in first. So I'm going to leave this front slide open for them to clean. Closing this one because your docking station's over there. So now what I would normally do is I would hit number 1 here and shut off my lights. That shows me all the individual lights that I need to go through and shut off. Make sure you go through and shut off all your lights. Coming out of your unit, you're going to want to make sure this exterior door is all the way open before you lift these steps up. They come up super easy. Set them in the door, lock and deadbolt your door. Lift and turn this handle and your exterior door is secure. Now if we're using potable water, you're going to go up underneath here and pull that white handle underneath your campsite slide. Unhook your water, unhook your cable. I like to start with water and cable so that you can come back here and open up your low point drains and come to your hot water heater. Lift up on this pressure release valve. You can drain all your water out of there. Once that's done, make sure you close this handle or that door will not shut, and then pull your bottom drain. Turn on the auto leveling system. Bring up or down the front to get your hitch on. And then you're just going to hit all retract. All retract is going to bring up all of your auto leveling system. And head on up to the dump station. At the dump station, you can take the sewage hose, comes with your convenience pack. Hook it up right here. And the first thing you do is pull your black handle. After it sounds like that black handle is no longer draining, you're going to again take your water pressure regulator, hook up the hose at the dump station to the tank flush. Leave that black handle open and run that hose for about 5 minutes. It's going to wash all that nastiness out of your black tank. Unhook that hose, close your black tank, and pull your gray handle. Now that's going to be cleaner water as your sinks and your showers. And you've got to After that sounds like it's no longer draining, close it, and then come here and pull this last gray holding tank just to the right of your dome. Again, clean your waters, sinks and showers. That'll clean your sewage hose out for you. And you can take and store it away in a nice sanitary place. Again, thank you guys so much for your purchase. Hope you enjoy this Northpoint for many years to come. Happy camping.